Alright, hello and welcome. I am Wonderlander, and I found something amazing when I was going through our DVDs. We have a bunch of old DVDs still, and it was this Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. I believe I have the second one as well, and I think it probably has special features as well. But basically, the second CD has these special features, and although growing up I did enjoy Harry Potter, I wasn't always like a crazy big fan of it. Like some of the cult following has picked up. And although now it's become more of a memeable subject, considering that, or it was, since J.K. Rowling decided that changing a bunch of things was the best way to go, when it was a little too late. By little, I mean very. So, regardless of that, I still thought that the special features look interesting, and because it's on a computer, so I'm guessing they were assuming if you're going to put this on a, like, TV or things like that, we get to do a special, like an extra thing, I believe, or an extra few things, or something like that. So I figured we would just do kind of a look around at this, see how it goes, and if it's interesting. And yeah, so it looks like our CD2, we get to do going through a great hall, doing sort of this like Dragon Alley and all this different stuff, sorting through. And because we have the DVD on the computer, it looks like we get to do the sorting hat and things like that, so I think we'll probably do that first to see what happens. But I haven't looked at this yet, really. I just know that it works, so I'm happy about that. I haven't really kind of seen any of the options. I just kind of found this today, so I thought it would be kind of interesting, and I haven't done kind of just a video in a while, and I wanted to do something a bit different. So it's still kind of like doing a game. I haven't done kind of game where it's, you know, the second CD or the extras on like a kid's film in like a really long time, so I think that'll be kind of amusing. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not like too kid-ish, I guess, but I mean, like all ages and generations have loved this, so we shall see. So we'll move on to that, and let's check out Harry Potter World in DVD form. Alright, after technical difficulty number 1, which you will not even know about because editing, we're on to go. I wonder if when the case said you can walk through the grand doors, this is what it meant. Just at the beginning, you walk through. It's like, great.
Welcome to the Great Hall. So many enchanting opportunities and mysterious clues await you. Look around the many halls and explore the grounds. But don't forget your goal, to find the secret hidden within. Remember, however, the third floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to anyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.
Okay, well, after that grand warning, we're gonna start. So I believe, yeah, so sorting hat. So it looks like we're able to do the sorting. And I'm not sure why it matters that you have to do it on the computer, but regardless, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's gonna keep adjusting every time. You can't be serious. Sorry, that's gonna be a little annoying, but we'll work with it. Okay. What is... oh, it shot me back for some reason. Okay. Hopefully this isn't gonna be too kind of glitched out. We'll find out. Obviously, being on a computer, it's gonna be a little different. And it already looks like we're having some considerable issues. Okay. I'm not sure what it wants me to do here. I guess we'll go... yeah, okay. Technical issues too. Jeez. And we're all the way back. Great. So, I mean, we'll see kind of what happens. The sorting thing would be nice, but it's an old DVD as well. So, I don't know. We'll see what works, what doesn't. If any of this works, hopefully it actually does. It would be pretty disappointing if it didn't.
Welcome to the Great Hall. So many enchanting opportunities and mysterious clues await you. Look around the many halls and explore the grounds. But don't forget your goal, to find the secret hidden within. Remember, however, the third floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to anyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.
So it looks like, let's try tour maybe, and see if that one actually works.
Welcome to the guided tour of Hogwarts, home of wizards and witches in training. Use your arrow keys to look ahead, left and right as you take in the sights.
Oh God, is that gonna work?
You may wish to pause here and there at stopping points to take a closer look, but do try to keep up with me.
Uh-huh.
Our first stop is the Gryffindor House Common Room. You may remember when Percy led Harry, Ron, and Hermione here for the first time the day they arrived at Hogwarts. On the right is where Hermione placed Neville under a full
we
body
assuming we
bind
went to the school,
when he tried to
or
stop
they just
her,
know
Ron,
we
and
saw the
Harry
movie?
from sneaking out after curfew and risking Gryffindor house points. Poor fellow.
Right. Can we move then, or? Okay, so we can. But it's gonna freeze. Oh, here we go. Okay. Interesting. So, interesting quality aside, I guess this is the pause feature I was talking about. We shall see. Do we head back? What would you like us to do, sir? Oh, okay, I guess we're continuing. Why not?
Notice the Gryffindor wizard portraits on your left.
This is just telling us
On the
what we
right
already know.
is where Harry and Ron sat beside the fireplace during the Christmas holidays, and Harry received his sweater from Mrs.
I feel like this would be cooler as like
Often Gryffindors study
VR.
here with plenty of potions homework from Professor Snape. Here too, Harry and Ron often play wizard chess. Without that skill, they would never have found the stone.
Right, so is this just like showing us films of this? Oh gosh. Theatrics. At this point, because it looks like the guided tour, when it chooses, works, and we're kind of seeing the room here. Other than that, though, it might be okay. So I think there doesn't seem to be a ton in that. It'd be nice if we had like a game that actually works. So I'm gonna see if we can go back and it'll let us do that or not. Yeah, it's gonna keep adjusting every time. That is so annoying. Like on mine, it's just like it keeps expanding and then going back and forth, which is really annoying. Okay, skip this shit. Okay. Oh good, now we can't scroll up or anything. Okay, so I think we'll try the classes.
You can't be coming in here without a wand. Back to Ollivander's with you.
What? So we had the option to... Okay. I'm assuming we gotta go to Dragon Alley then? Diagon Alley? I would have ended up in the wrong place if I was doing that spell. Jesus.
Welcome to the entrance to Diagon Alley, where one can purchase school supplies for the coming term. Do you recall how to enter? See if you can remember the right combination of bricks. Think hard. Select the bricks in clockwise order.
I shouldn't have said that.
And press enter to enter.
Okay. Am I supposed to...
Starting off on the wrong brick?
What do you want from me?
Can't find your way in without Hagrid.
Okay. Or does it want me to use these arrows? Is that what it wants me to do? Oh, good God. I need to make me do this again.
See if you can remember the right combination of bricks.
So there's going to be some issue.
Hard.
Select enter to enter. Everyone can purchase school supplies for the coming term.
You have to wait this through.
Welcome to the entrance to Diagon Alley, where one can purchase school supplies
Do you want me to look this up?
Starting off on the...
Okay.
Can't find your way in without...
No,
Hagrid.
apparently I can't. Just let me in.
All right then. You can go in this time, but you might want...
You sassy? Is that what's happening?
Welcome,
Oh,
Harry.
good. We can't even see anything.
Diagon
again.
Alley.
Oh, God. Okay, here we go.
Gringotts, the wizard bank. Take no safer place. Not one.
Say perhaps Hogwarts.
Maybe the tightest security in this or any world. Run by goblins, guarded by dragons. Step up to the window to make a withdrawal if you have your key.
I'm hoping this is actually working. What do you want me to click on? Okay. Do you want me to... As soon as I use arrows, all things go wrong, so...
Since you don't have your key, your money is still locked up. Get back to the alley and find out what's lost. Remember, look for the sign.
I would, but you freeze me. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Nope, that's not what we want. Let's just do the one.
You'll need your wizard money before
And the money. Oh,
purchasing.
you're gonna make this
Off to
so
bring-
hard for me. Why?
How do you expect to purchase wizard supplies without wizard money?
That is a very good question, my fine fellow. I would very much like to harm you in a great deal of ways, however. Okay. What do you want from me? Oh, it looks like... Okay. Yay! Candy! Okay, well, at least right now it looks like we're able to click on things. We only have 3 options, so I'm not really sure where exactly it expects me to get this key.
Welcome, Harry,
Okay.
to Diagon Alley.
I know it opened for me. Okay. Okay, so maybe what we have to do is go all the way back here. Extra. Okay. Hogwarts grounds, maybe? I'm getting stuffed by a game. Or a Harry Potter disc. Okay, hi.
To know more about the golden snitch, try to catch it.
Okay. Do I just click on it? Because, quite frankly, I've clicked on it multiple times. You're just not giving me...
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh my god, I hate this man.
Looks like this may take some time.
Yeah, well...
Ever thought of considering another position besides Seeker? What stick are you using? A Comet 260?
There we go.
Nice maneuvering, Seeker. As you know, the golden snitch is the most important ball in Quidditch. When caught by a Seeker, the team almost always wins.
Almost
About the
always,
size
don't they
of a
always?
walnut, this ball is so difficult to catch that some Quidditch matches can go on for ages. The record is rumored to be 3 months, with players substituting for each other so they could get some sleep. It takes a light, speedy, and inventive player to be a Seeker. One of them, Harry Potter, caught the snitch in his mouth.
Right, we're going to room now. So far I haven't wanted to completely murder him yet.
Welcome to Hagrid's hut, home of Rubeus Hagrid, the keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts, and his faithful companion, Fang.
Will he give me my key? Because I still ain't got a key. Give me my key. Oh God. Is he around? Is he walking around with my key and just not giving it back to me? Okay. So, I don't know. Like, it looks like we can look around, but I don't see where exactly we're supposed to get our key. And there doesn't seem to be an interaction ability here. So I would like to do a lot more. I think at this point, though, it's going to be just whizzing through reviewing.
Don't touch anything, especially his crossbow on the left. On your right,
Because...
you'll remember Hagrid's chair, and is that a dragon's egg warming by the fire? Be careful, it's hot.
There's just not a lot of instruction, and it is kind of glitching in and out, so maybe it's possible that they meant for you to be able to interact with certain things and I just can't. So I don't know, we'll find out. But I think it's just going to be kind of a whiz through of what some of this is like, or some of it looks like, because I don't think that I'm really going to be able to do a whole lot, unfortunately. I don't know if it's maybe better if I had it on the TV, if it's because I'm on my computer. Regardless, we'll see what we can get out of it for now. And maybe more the touring. It's kind of unfortunate because there's probably like some of the other stuff would be a lot of fun to interact with, but I'm not necessarily going to try to figure this out all day either. Like, if it's genuinely seems like it's not really working, say that. Okay.
It's a simple choice, not a transfiguration.
Why is he so rude to you?
Don't forget your goal, to find the secret hidden within. Remember, however, the third-floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to anyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.
So, yeah, okay, here we go. At this point, you check out the library. Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to do? I'm sure he'll tell me in a very sassy way. Oh, here we go.
If you want to get the stone, you'll have to sue the savage beast.
Sound like
Pick up
Sue.
the flute and play a tune. And
Sue that
Fluffy,
beast.
close all 6 eyes.
Is that it? Okay. Let's try this guy. Oh, Hermione. Love that girl.
I'm Hermione Granger. And you are? I checked this out weeks ago for a bit of light reading. This
Oh gosh, you were such a baby at the time. So small.
Stop. You're going to take someone's eye.
Yeah, I don't need to
Oculus
see every scene
Reparo.
she's
A
ever
little
done.
Laura. Louis Solène.
I'm not sure if it's like I'm just terrible with patience,
Scary.
or if like it's better if you're like a crazy like Harry Potter fan, but I don't know. It just more kind of like the annoyance of things getting glitched, and you kind of just want, like, it's more like you don't want to just receive things so much as you want to try and like interact with stuff, and it doesn't seem like it's letting me do that. But we'll do like a quick skim through of everything and see what there is to see. No.
Ah, you've come upon something interesting. Take a look at these designs and drawings.
Isn't this the Quidditch thing? Yeah, it is. Oh, well, there you go. There's some sketches for the Quidditch stuff. That's kind of interesting. That's a little bit different than just kind of seeing replays from the actual movie. Looks like it's actually kind of like... No, it's still blurry either way. Okay. That's kind of cool, though. The little, like, sketches and things, that's pretty nice. It's interesting to see kind of the original, what I'm guessing might be the original art or some of the kind of ideas, sort of. I haven't seen a possibility to go to some sort of key chamber or anything. So I'm not sure if that's where I would get this key. They certainly spent a lot of time on keys. Oh my god. Interesting. Well, at least you gotta get to see that. Goodness gracious. Don't think we're seeing any clues on where we're supposed to go, though. Oh, cool. That's like the build-up with like the animation, it looks like. Alright, well, that was kind of an interesting little gem, though, at least. Can I pick up any of the books in here? It looks like it.
Ah, the many marvelous and mysterious ghosts of Hogwarts. Each house has its own ghost, and some are less pleasant than others. The Bloody Baron resides in Slytherin House, silver blood and all. Fat Friar, the Hufflepuff house ghost, the Grey Lady of Ravenclaw, and the resident ghost of Gryffindor.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
Nearly headless Nick,
I prefer Sir Nicholas, if you don't mind.
a victim of a botched beheading. You may ask, how can he be nearly headless?
Like this.
Oh god, look at his stuff again.
Nearly
Yeah, I think
headless?
this person
Like
is
that?
frozen. Well, if you know the Harry Potter stuff, you'll have seen it. I didn't really realize which ghost kind of went with where. I guess I didn't really look into that, so it's kind of interesting to see the different ones and which ones they were supposed to relate to.
Eeriest ghosts of Hogwarts. Each house has its own ghost, and some are less pleasant than others.
And we're back.
On the right-hand side is out of bounds to
How far
anyone
out
who
do
does
we-
not wish to die a most painful death.
Good God. Am I going to have to do, like, look this up at this point? Like, oy. It seems, yeah.
Welcome to the entrance to Diagon Alley, where
This is
one can
interesting.
purchase school
I will say
supplies for the coming term. Can't find your way in without Hagrid?
Good God, man.
All right then, you can go in this time, but you might want...
See if you guys will work. There we go.
Welcome, Harry, to Diagon Alley.
Right. I think, for the sake of this not being a complete waste, I'm gonna take a quick second and look up and see if I can figure out what the heck it wants me to do. Did not expect to come to this point, but here it is. So, I'll be back for you to be a few seconds for me. God knows how long. Alright, so after plenty of digging, unfortunately, it looks like you're supposed to kind of click down or something, like select the sign but don't select the sign, I guess, because you can't click on it because it'll take you right into the bank, but you're supposed to somehow select it anyway and then down key, like, and down arrow and get your key. That is not happening for me whatsoever, and it took a long time to figure it out. So at this point, I just kind of wanted this to be like just an interesting, fun, nostalgic thing, and unfortunately I seem to be spending more of my time, oh my god, shut up, more of my time frustrated with this than anything else. So maybe there's some people on there, like, I looked it up, it doesn't say there's like a lot of videos to watch of this where it's working out for people, so I don't know. But as far as just doing kind of like a quick run through, this is what I can do, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, majority of the time it doesn't really seem to be working, unfortunately. So that's pretty much the majority of it. And it won't let me do anything else unless I have the key, because you have to do the money and things like that. And I haven't really seen a lot of other people showing all the other stuff either. So I don't know if that's just an issue with the disc or what it is. But either way, I'm going to try to salvage as much as I can out of this. As frustrating as it actually has been. I did not expect that. But I do have the second one, so I'll probably be back to see if the features work a little bit better on that one and if we can get something out of that. But other than that, I guess on to part 2, since I think this is just going to be a mashup of cutting things up and just like anger at this narrator, by the way. He's horrible. But anyway, going on to part 2. Hey, so it's Future Gen. I found that when I was editing this video that it's actually really long and it's just kind of dragging on here and there, and I did do a lot more with the second DVD for this Harry Potter experience because it does work a bit better. There's not as much gameplay in it, but there's a little bit more to it. So I wanted to just separate that, do its own thing. I don't know that it's quite as long, but I, at the time, wasn't sure how much I'd actually filmed or anything, so I also went on Pottermore and did a bit of a quiz there and everything, so it would kind of lengthen it out, but obviously this video is already really long. So I'm just going to end that at this one, and I'll do the part 2, and I'm probably going to, since I'm editing them both at the same time, they should both be up So it's pretty much just like a continuation if you care to watch the whole thing. So this is the first DVD, and then I'm going to move on to the second one and probably do like a Pottermore sorting thing. So there'll still be some sorting, and I was pretty surprised by the answer actually, because usually it gets a big difference. So we'll see in that one. Thank you so much for watching this part though and getting through it with me. That narrator was horrible, and believe it or not, he returns in the second one. So maybe it's just my anger management issues, who knows. But anyway, thank you for making it to this point. If you did, check out the second one if you feel like it, or there's other stuff going on. I also have, at the end of the second video, I had added a piece where I'm talking about another channel a friend and I are working on that's really awesome. So check that out if you feel like it. And again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to keep on wandering.